So I definitely would have gotten this video out a lot sooner, but I was at school today, so my apologies for that. But yeah, being an Eagles fan, I'm obviously going to have a very strong opinion on this. So Philadelphia, according to Adam Schefter, this is from at 11:45. It's 6 o'clock as I'm recording this. But Philadelphia has agreed to trade Carson Wentz to the Indianapolis Colts in exchange for a 2021 third-round pick and a conditional 2022 second-round pick that could turn into a first. And that condition is if Wentz plays either 75% of his total snaps or if he plays 70% and gets the Colts to the playoffs. It's some kind of combination of that. But yeah, so the rumor has really been out since Wentz started to. It looked like Wentz's season wasn't going to be going good, that he could be traded, and it finally ended up happening. It was a long time in the making. But yeah, so it's just tough, man, because Wentz has talent, and he's shown off that he has talent. He's had one really good year. He's had 2 good years, and obviously 2020 was terrible for him, and then his rookie year was his rookie year. You can't really judge a person off of their rookie year, but outside of that, he still has shown flashes of greatness, and he's shown talent. But really, just the entire situation in Philadelphia was just not good, and he was part of that. That was also partially his fault. His play absolutely goes into that. You look at Wentz; he has a lot of upside, but he has a lot of downside. He's inconsistent. He's inaccurate. And really, he holds onto the ball too long. He fumbles. I mean, this was really his only year where interceptions were an issue. But at the other time, he also likes to keep the play going. He has a strong arm. It's just, he really does have a lot of upside, but also a lot of downside. And the real question is, can Frank Reich? I think the real question was, could Nick Sirianni unlock the good part of him? And in my opinion, I think Sirianni could have, because that really is Frank Reich Jr. I think coaching was a really big problem in Philadelphia. Pearson didn't coach hard. Press Taylor didn't coach hard. Also, Press Taylor is just not a good quarterback coach. Pearson refused to adjust the play calling to Wentz, but adjusted the play calling to Hurts. The weapons around Wentz and the team around Wentz was just not good. There was a lot of stuff. Pearson refused to run the ball. Just a lot went into how bad the season was, and Wentz was part of the reason why the season was bad. Something I bring up a lot is his interceptions. It's not like there were unlucky interceptions. The interceptions were legitimately his fault. A lot of them, if you go back, you look at them, they're either batted balls at the line of scrimmage. If it was an option route, he wouldn't throw to the option that him and the receiver on, so it's kind of like 50-50. Nobody really wants to throw the other man under the bus in that case. But also, it's just bad ball placement. Something I really like to bring up is the Washington game. Both of those picks were bad ball placement. One I specifically remember, it was a curl route to John Hightower towards the near sideline. Here's the sideline. Here's the sideline. Here's Hightower. Wentz threw the ball over here where a defender could easily get the ball. He should have thrown the ball over here where only his man or nobody could catch the ball. And, it's just, I felt like he should have had a second chance. That's my big thing with it. Because you know what he could have done. We've seen quarterbacks who have been good before have one bad year, and then with the new staff, they do great. 2 people I love to bring up are Peyton Manning. 2001, he was not himself. Jim Mora gets fired. They bring in Tony Dungy and a whole new staff. He turns into the Peyton Manning we all know and love. Ben Roethlisberger. I forget who was that. Excuse me. I forget who the head coach was. But the offensive coordinator, I think him and Roethlisberger just, I don't know what's happening, but Roethlisberger had one bad year. They fire their offensive coordinator. Bruce Arians comes in. Roethlisberger plays amazing. And there's a bunch of other people you can say that for. So that's why I feel like they should not have traded him. I feel like Wentz could have gotten, like, you at least had to attempt to fix him. Like, you don't have a toy, play with it for 3 years, and then if it breaks, you just throw it out. Like, you attempt to fix the toy. Like, I just felt it was wrong that they didn't attempt to fix him. And I don't know. I felt like he should have had one more year. That's really my bottom line with it. The Colts, I feel like they got good value for this because guess what? If the condition is, if it ends up turning to a first round pick, then that's really not all that bad for the Colts because that means they're playing really well, or that Carson Wentz is at least playing well for them. So, and it's not even like it's this year's pick, it's next year's pick. But yeah, the Colts get their starting quarterback to replace Phillip Rivers. Eagles take the biggest cap hit in NFL history. They might end up taking a quarterback in this year's draft. We don't know what Jalen Hurts will be. He was really inconsistent last year. Wasn't exact. Like, people think he played amazing. Like, he did not play good at all. He just happened to outplay Carson Wentz, which really was not a tall task to ask of him. But yeah, I mean, it's just real. Like, I mean, this is really just an ad-lib video, so that's why I'm kind of struggling to think of what I'm trying to say, but it was just a tough situation all around, and last year was not good for a multitude of reasons. Like I said, Carson Wentz was a part of that, but I think the Eagles should have given him another chance. That's where I stand on this topic. I wish him the best in Indianapolis. I hope he does well. I hope Frank Reich is able to unlock the best in him. And for the Eagles, they are the second biggest dumpster fire in the NFL right now. So yeah, that's really it for this video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you really liked it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, share this with all of your friends. I'm really sorry about not getting any content out really recently. This month of school has just been extremely busy for me, so I hope you all can understand that, but I do intend to have big things coming, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, once again, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great day.